The steps to take in case of ship damage, the various actions to regain stability and counter-checking the effectiveness of such action. In case of ship damage, the primary objective is to save life, preserve buoyancy, maintain stability, and prevent further damage. Damage may result from collision, grounding, fire, explosion, flooding, heavy weather, or structural failure. The response must be immediate, systematic, and continuously monitored. Number 1. Immediate actions after ship damage. A. Raise alarm and assessment situation. Sound the general alarm. Inform the master and engine room immediately. Identify location of damage, extent of flooding, fire compartments, affected rate of water ingress, effect on trim, heel, and stability. B. Ensure safety personnel. Mass emergency teams. Evacuate dangerous compartments if necessary. Check for injuries and account for crew. Close watertight integrity, shut watertight doors, hatches, fire flaps, ventilation openings, isolated damaged compartments, stop fuel oil transfer if tanks are damaged. D. Activate damage control plan. Refer to damage control plan stability booklet. Loading computer. 2. Steps to regain stability. Shape damage usually causes loss of buoyancy, free surface effect, list or heel. Trim changes, reduction in GM, metacentric height. The following corrective measures are used. A. Counter flooding deliberately, flooding on opposite compartments to reduce excessive heel. Correct dangerous lace, restore upright condition. Risk loss of reserve buoyancy, increase draft, reduce stability if improperly done. Precautions only under master's approval. Transfer all ballast or cargo. Move liquids between tanks to improve trim and list. Transfer ballast to opposite side. Shift fuel, water to improve stability. C. Pump of flooded compartments. Method use bilge pumps, emergency portable pumps, inductors. Important consideration: pumping may increase free surface effect temporarily. Structural stress should be monitored. Ensure boundaries are intact before dewatering. Course and speed adjustment. Heavy weather may worsen damage. Reduce speed after heading to minimize rolling pounding. Avoid beam seas if stability is critical. 3. Stability evaluation after damage. The ship's stability must be continuously assessed. Important parameters to check. A. Heel lace angle observing kilometers. Ensure lace is reducing after corrective action. Draft and trim. Check forward, aft draft. Compare with pressable limits. A low or negative GM indicates danger of decapsizing. Righting levers evaluate the ship's ability to return upright. Where righting lever gets positive means better righting ability. Number 4. Checking effectiveness of corrective actions after each corrective actions. After must verify whether stability has improved. Monitor heel continuously. Use clinometers and clinometers. Confirm less is decreasing. Sound all tanks and compartments. Check flooding progression, water ingress rate, tank levels. Use loading computer stability software. Check structural stresses. Ensure no excessive hugging, sagging, bulkheads not collapsing, deck cracking absent. A. Verify pumping effectiveness, compare bilge levels over time. Ensure pumps are coping with ingress. Final emergency measures. If stability cannot be restored, prepare distress message. Reading life-saving appliances, master crew. Consider beaching or controlled grounding if near coast. Coordinate with salvage authorities. Conclusion: damage to a ship requires immediate assessment and containment, restoration of buoyancy and stability, monitoring of corrective measures, recalculation of stability parameters, preservation of watertight integrity. Effect damage control depends on proper training, rapid decision making, correct use of stability data, continuous counter-checking of the ship condition,